Hey guys, it's Ishani Agarwal, and if you've been following my 100 Days of Millennial Wisdom, you might be noticing that we have a new background today. Since a few of my friends messaged me saying they're bored of the existing background, I decided to change this. And FYI, I'm sitting on 4 pillows to be at the level of this camera, so thank you guys. Anyways, today we're talking about top 3 things that I learned from this book, The Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. Okay, firstly, 2020 has been pretty good in the sense that because we had so much time on our hands, it was a very good time to get more books on our hands. So if you've been one of the people who had read a lot, who got the chance to read a lot during 2020, let me know in the comments below what books you discovered and what books you really liked during this year. Okay, so I just finished reading this book and it took me about 2 months to finish this because there's a lot to grasp in, and the concepts that Abraham teaches us is something that you really need to understand and comprehend and then move forward. I want to make it easier for you guys to understand the teachings of Abraham Hicks. So I will tell the 3 top things that I learned from this book that might help you. Number 1, find alignment first and then take action. So this book is all about telling you ways in which you can find your own alignment and then listen to your own guidance system, which can be also referred to as the intuition or that inner voice that talks to us in our head, which we think we're talking to ourselves, but it is actually divine guidance that is being given to us by the source. And if we actually start taking actions by being in alignment and listening to our own personal guidance system rather than listening to the chatter outside of us, so that can be our parents, our family, friends, society, media, anybody else except from our own guidance system, then we are not in alignment. Now, the best thing that I learned from this book is how to know whether we're in alignment or not. So it tells that if you're feeling positive emotions, that means you are in alignment. But if you're feeling negative emotion or just feeling off about something, that means you are not in alignment. So if you're thinking about a situation and it is creating negative emotions inside of you, can be fear, can be anger, can be anything which is not making you feel good, that means you are thinking outside of your alignment. The source energy within you does not agree with what you're thinking. That is why you're feeling those negative emotions, which is a way of source or God telling you that you are thinking thoughts which are not meant for you. Number 2, we are spirits having a human experience, and all the situations and experiences that happen in our life, we purposely chose it before we were born. So we chose the family we wanted to be born into, the society, the country, the circumstances, the situations, everything, because we wanted to experience this contrast, which would help our soul to evolve and to expand and experience it so that we could create better things in the world. You must have heard a lot of success stories of people who had really poor backgrounds because they wanted to experience that poverty or those humble beginnings so that it causes them to expand, get outside of their comfort zone and create things and become inventors or become great businessmen or speakers or politicians, because they specifically chose that contrast before they were born so that they could expand. Now it is for all of us. So all the situations that we face in our life, we wanted to experience those situations so that we could grow. Our spirit knew all of this very well. They say that there is an opportunity in every situation because that is what we wanted to experience. Until we experience that contrast, we will not be able to expand ourselves. Number 3, Feel good within yourself and stop expecting other people to make you feel good or happy about your own life. So we generally expect other people, our parents, bosses, partners, friends, to keep us feeling good and happy. And if they don't do so, then we go in a negative mode, or we go out of alignment. So the first step is to be in alignment with our own selves and to keep ourselves happy and joyful. Only then we can create much more love and beauty for others. Now the book gives example of how a parent expects their children to make them happy. Instead, a parent should themselves be in alignment and become joyful and happy within themselves, and then they'll start seeing that their children automatically becomes happy and joyful, because they have stopped putting their attention onto their children to make them happy, and they have themselves come into the vortex of creation and in alignment, and now they're attracting towards them all things happy and joyful and how they expect it to be, and so their child responds to their vibration. So those were my top 3 learnings from this book. I would definitely recommend you reading this book if you are familiar with the Law of Attraction series, and because this goes much deeper into those teachings and concepts. So if you have read The Secret or some other book relating to LOA, you might really enjoy reading this and applying the concepts in this book. So always try and be in alignment and be your own source of joy and happiness to attract the things that you want in your life. If this video was valuable to you, please do give a like and subscribe to my channel to keep updated with the 100 Days of Millennial Wisdom series. See you tomorrow. Bye.